Hi, my name is Neri Caldwell. I am a shamanic practitioner, and I want to talk to you about shamanism today. One of the things that's core to shamanic practice is our connection to nature, and that's one of the things that we think is missing from modern culture and contributing to illness and disharmony. So shamanism is a spiritual method or technique, not a religion. It's probably the oldest spiritual practice on the planet, dating back at least 30 to 40,000 years. And shamanism is really a way to reconnect with the spirit of the universe. From the shamanic point of view, everything in the universe has spirit. So trees, plants, animals, humans, rocks, things that are inanimate, for instance, are all considered to have spirit. And by learning shamanic techniques, we can reconnect with the vital spirit of the universe. In all traditional cultures, the shaman communicates with helping spirits in a process called journeying. A journey is a sort of a spirit flight into what we call non-ordinary reality. The shaman is someone who's very skilled at making this type of journey and is able to connect with helping spirits that show themselves to the shaman in either animal or human form. And by building relationships with these helping spirits, the shaman is able to have questions answered, to receive healing or get healing for the community and the well-being of the planet. From a shamanic point of view, there is a spiritual aspect to every illness, and it's that aspect that we are working on as shamanic healers. When one is what we call power-filled, that is to say, completely filled with one's own spiritual vitality, that person is considered to be invulnerable to illness and bad luck and injury. So when someone is struggling with illness, the shamanic approach to this is to do a journey to find out where that person may be missing power and to restore that power. This sometimes is called power retrieval or soul retrieval or power animal retrieval. There's many different ways to do this. But the main thing is that we want to restore the person's full spiritual power to them, so that they're no longer vulnerable. It's sort of like if your spiritual vitality is a battery, you want your battery fully charged all the time. So shamanic methods are an easily learned way for anyone, no matter what their spiritual pathway, to connect directly with wisdom teachers and spiritual vitality. I want to stress that shamanic practices are for ordinary people. They're for everybody. There's a little bit of a myth around, I think, that one has to be especially sensitive or psychic or something like that to do shamanic practices, and that's really not true. In the old days, all people were able to connect with spiritual vitality, and I think we've lost that understanding a little bit today. Shamanic practices are actually very easy to learn. It takes a little discipline and some teaching, but they're very easy to learn. Most people can learn to journey very quickly. And the journey practices are useful no matter what your spiritual background or spiritual path is. Core shamanic practices can be integrated into any spiritual path that you happen to be on. So in ancient times, people were called to shamanism in very dramatic ways, either through a big dream or a life-threatening event. These days, sometimes the calls are a little more subtle. It may feel like a little nudge from your heart or a longing for something and you're not sure what. My teacher, Dr. Michael Harner, always says that a shaman sees with the heart. So if you feel a little nudge towards this work, I invite you to pay attention to that and explore. Take one of the foundation courses and see if it's for you. Have your own experience. That's the shamanic way. So we don't have to go far or go to a special place to encounter shamanism. The spirits are all around us at all times. You just have to know the techniques for connecting with them.